All right, so in the first half hour, we were talking about lower back pain, and I'm here now with Brady Robbins. He is a personal trainer with Baylor Scott & White Health. And, you know, Brady, when we're talking about lower back pain, most people assume they have to do something to their back. But you and I were talking in the green room earlier. It's actually other parts of the body that are compensating, which is why we have those back issues, right?
Yeah, not at all. Usually low back pains are going to come from just a stiffness of the hips. So we're going to think that we want to mobilize the hips as much as we can, stabilize the spine as much as we can. So one thing we'll do is we're just going to sit you on top of this foam roller real quick.
Okay, so this is an exercise we're going to do to target what exactly?
So we're actually going to do some soft tissue work. So you're going to sit directly on top of the roller.
Sit on it?
Yep. You're going to take your left foot, cross it over your right knee.
Like this?
There you go. Go ahead and bend this knee for me.
Oh, no balance here.
So go ahead and put your hands on the floor behind you.
Okay.
You're going to lean over to the left side.
Like this?
And you're just going to do some small rolls back and forth. So
like
what we're just trying to do is get the external rotators of the hip, start to mobilize that hip capsule a little bit, so that when we go and do some exercises, we free up that range of motion so that hip can move. So big hip, so we think that we got 360 degrees or about range of motion. If it's not moving, we're going into that low back.
All right, so you would do this on both sides,
do that on both sides, yep. And so what we can also do is we're going to lay you face down, and we're going to go right on top of the quads, so into the front. So
this is another tissue softening exercise.
If we've been sitting all day, we're locked in,
which a lot of us do in the office.
We're driving in traffic or we're stuck in traffic, that we're going to get real tight. So we go ahead and lay completely down. You can be on your forearms.
On like plank style?
Yep. So we're going to cross one foot over the other. So you're going to put more pressure onto your left leg, and then you're going to go ahead and get it kind of towards the middle of that leg. So you're going to roll up, so you're in the meat of the quad there. There we go. So think, so it's sitting, it's getting in this locked short position.
Like massage too,
exactly. That's all we're trying to do is massage the muscle, so that when we go to stretch, we're going to be able to get that stretch. So if we don't massage first and get the knots out, then when we stretch, we're not going to get the most bang for our buck. So let's go ahead and do a few of those stretches real quick. So we're going to lay you down on your back. Head's going to be down here. We're going to take this rope and we're going to put it around your foot here.
And is this for flexibility now, which we know is another component that can lead to
so
back
we went
pain?
ahead and kind of loosened up some of that tissue. So we're going to lay you all the way down.
All the way up.
All right, so that left leg is going to come all the way up. So you're going to bring it up as high as you can, straight, without lock the knee. So we want to make sure that that knee's completely straight.
Okay, Brady, this hurts right now. Does this mean, especially since I'm not even all the way up?
So hurting where? To the hamstrings or just tight?
Yeah, it's just because I'm tight.
Okay. Yeah, so just getting a nice stretch from there. In the calf. So with the placement there, we're getting a nice stretch. If it's too much, you want it to be, so if it's too much in the sense you want to lower it a little bit, you don't want it to be uncomfortable, but you want to feel a stretch, okay?
This means, though, I have bad flexibility and I should be doing this a lot more
we like to see you probably be able to get it, you know, just a little bit higher, but we're not quite done yet.
Oh, we're not done.
You're laying back down. Bring that leg back up. So you're going to bring your right leg up to meet your left, okay? So you're going to raise your right leg, bring it all the way up to meet your left leg, okay?
God, you're killing me, Brady.
Come on. There you go. All right, so now your goal is here is to lower the leg a little bit.
Wait, time out.
There you go.
Actually, this mic pack is killing me.
Oh, that is a great
All right, we got 45 seconds here.
All right, up and down with that right leg. Keep your back pressed into the ground. And leave this up? Yep, and then up and down. So you're using your right leg as a driver to get a stretch over on the left side.
I'm legit breaking a sweat right now.
This is not easy, so a lot of core exercise. So you're going to see, can we move that femur independently from moving from the spine? So that's just what we call phase one.
Okay.
It'll be tough. So,
and the last one is, again, core, because we know when you're stronger in the front, you're stronger in the lower back.
So you were talking earlier about being a little stiff after walking. So we're going to bring you up on your hands and your knees, okay? And we want the hands right underneath the shoulders. You want your knees to your hips.
Oh.
And we're going to find this neutral spine position. So we're going to have a pretty flat spine.
Okay.
There we go. All right, so the trick here, so actually go ahead and bring your knees up a little bit more, so they're right underneath.
Okay.
And you're just going to start, and I want you to think about punching your left heel back to the window without moving, so taking it off the ground, straighten back out. And then, so now can you move this hip independently from creating motion right here in the spine? So when you start to get that position, you can stabilize, then you're going to be in pretty good shape. We can make it a little bit more challenging by now taking the arm and the leg off at the same time. See, I know that I can't do that, but you know what? We're going to continue to talk about these exercises, Brady, because in the 3 minutes, guys, that I've been doing this, I am breaking a sweat. I feel my muscles are actually tense. So it's not easy.
It's really not, but we know this is how you begin to strengthen those muscles so that that lower back pain goes away.
You're basically trying to regain your mobility and stability.
All right, so we'll continue the conversation on Facebook Live. Join us now if you haven't already, and we're also still answering more questions. So Jason, I'll toss it back over to you because I've got some more work to do.
Yes, you do.